Hello viewers, welcome to my channel of biotechnology tutorial and research lab. Hope that everybody is fine. Today my topic is very interesting. Biodiesel and bioethanol fuel productions from waste oil, kitchen waste oil, dead fruit waste and cooking garbage as an environmental friendly recycling process for renewable energy. So this is the most important topic nowadays. Let's move to next research background. You can see here around us a lot of pollutions in our environment. We can see from cars, from buses, from ships. Here also we can see from different types of cars, buses. And here we can see from different types industrial area, and then buses, cars, trucks, old cars, smokes, a lot of smokes. It makes pollutions, it pollutes our environment. So you can see here in different countries there is a pollutions of smoke pollutions. You can see here also 2005 air toxic emissions from on-road mobile sources. They give some data. Heavy duty gasoline vehicles, diesel vehicles, other gases 2%, 10%, 14%. You can see gasoline cars 30%. Also other trucks, the minivans, other 44% toxic emissions. So this is available biomass sources. We can see wood fuel, rubbish, alcohol fuels, grapes, crop debris, or landfill gases, different types of biomasses. We can see here different types of biomass, leaves biomasses, wood biomasses, corn biomasses. You can see here generic flow sheet of methanol, hydrogen or FT diesel productions by gasification of biomasses, different types of biomasses. Hemlink and the Page 2005 they reported this from biomasses we can produce by different bioprocess technology, drying and chipping, gasification and gas cleaning, reforming, shifting, carbon dioxide separations, recycling, for also gas turbine boiler, steam turbines, and then using different catalyst separations from, and then finally refining. After refining we can get the methanol, hydrogen, after diesel, electricity. This is the process to make electricity from the biomass, or to make the power from biomass. See also biomass flow diagrams. Sumathi et al. 2007 reported from these biomasses it can be produced biofuels, biopower, bioproducts. Here also we can see electricity production from biofuels, landfills, and different types of combustions and anaerobic digestions, different and electricity, heat and electricity and heat, for firings and woods, residue, combustions also, then energy crops, dry agricultural residues. From this we can produce the electricity. Then we can see here photographs show two distinct layer of biodiesels. This is the biodiesels, and this is the glycerin layer. Glycerin lower part glycerin layer, upper part the biodiesels. In the laboratory we have produced this. Then we can see solid waste and recycling materials, different types of paper waste, cloth waste, garbage, and different waste, grasses, and also semi-solid waste, and wood waste, and garbage waste. You can see here in the different types of the maize waste, also sugarcane waste. And yeah, we can see biomaterials and bioethanol and biopower. Uh, so globally, they are now producing in the factory. The significance: waste management, recycling process, renewable and sustainable energy, saving environment, economically benefits. So this is the most important significance. Environmental benefits: we can see biodiesel reduces emission of carbon monoxide approximately 50%, carbon dioxide by 78%, hydrocarbons by over 50%, sulfur dioxide by close to 40%. Biofuels USA 2006 reported this. Biodiesel has a low sulfur content, nitrogen oxide, nitrous oxide. Emissions can be reduced through the use of catalytic converter less than nitrous oxide emissions from conventional diesel engines. Larian 2007 reported this. Economic arguments: it is increasing apparently that small scale, localized, low impact energy give more resources within communities, reduce damage to the environment, and requires waste management. Biodiesel USA 2006 reported this. Different types of the oils: palm seed oils, soybean seed and oils, canola oils, rice bran oils. This is the so can be used this oil after firing, so after using in the kitchen or restaurant. Okay, bioenergy flow chart we can see here. Hossain et al. 2007. We introduced this chart. First is photosynthesis and sunlight. Oil, plant, crops, fruits, biomass can be produced. Then this is the primary producer. This is primary producer. Then secondary consumer. Animal, fats, biomass, man, animal. And then vegetable oil, kitchen garbage, animal fats and biomasses and produced. Waste oil and biomasses. After that, diesel and bioethanol productions, biogases used by vehicles. Then by vehicles, heat energy, again start heat energy, then engine start, then engine run. So this is start from here, from energy, bioenergy, from the this is one kind of energy flow chart cycle. Photosynthesis from the plants, again it's come to the plants. So this is the energy flow, bioenergy flow chart. You can see here. This is the carbon dioxide reduction flow chart from biodiesel and bioethanol using algae. Hossain et al. 2008. Same mechanism: sun, energy, algae, renewable resources, oil extractions. Oil can be extracted from algae, and then this is the portion residue portion. This oil portions can be used for biodiesel productions, and residue portions can be used for the bioethanol productions, and biodiesel productions. Then glycerol productions. Three from algae we can produce three natural products. One is from residue bioethanol productions, and from biodiesel by esterification process, and from residue you can see this is by hydrolysis process, enzymatic hydrolysis process, bioethanol, and then glycerol productions. Then renewable fuels, biofuels, an existing technology, cars can be run. Then carbon dioxide again come out, and then this carbon dioxide can be used by the plants, the lower plants and higher plants like algae and others. Then energy sources, sunlight. So this is the flow chart, energy flow chart. So we can see different sources. Identification for biofuels. Hossain et al. 2007 we introduced this source: biofuels, biodiesels and bioethanol. Two types: biodiesels and bioethanol. Then also gas, biogas, different types of gas also. Three. So for the gases, oil, fat bearing biomass. This is called the oil, fat bearing biomasses. So these sources: waste vegetable oil, soybean, palm, sunflower, corn, rice bran, canola oil, and algae. This is the oil or fat bearing biomasses. These biomasses can be produced the syngas or biogas, or biodiesel. And this is the bioethanol starch bearing, starch, sugar or cellulose bearing biomass. This is cellulose bearing biomass, bioethanol and syngas. And this is the biogas means biodiesel. Uh, Biodiesel. Here we can produce. And then other things is animal fats, chicken guts, fish waste, fish oils. This also can be used for oil bearing biomasses. These two can be used for the biodiesel productions. So this is the others. Uh, then biopower or biofuel cell used. Yeah. Orange pulp, dates biomasses, date seeds, cooking garbage, sugarcane husk and beet husk, corn cell, algae biomasses, pineapples biomass, banana skin or banana biomass, potato pulp and peels biomass, mango peels and pulp, all biomasses. The processed biomasses can be used for bioethanol productions. So next we can see objectives of the research. To produce a cheap and convenient diesel and bioethanol fuel from waste oil, rotten dates, fruits, biomass and kitchen garbage. To supply energy from non-foods, crops and biomasses waste to run vehicles smoothly and in terms of fuel shortage. To convert easily used cooking oil biomasses into a biodiesels, like ester-based fuel or ethanol-based fuel. Two types of fuel we can get from biomasses. One is ester based fuel. This is esterification. Ethanol based fuel means through the fermentation technology to save environment from greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrous oxide, hydrocarbon, to reduce the engine and emission of harmful pollutants. To reduce the engine emissions. So this is the objectives of the research. We can see methods of biodiesel production from waste cooking oil. National Biodiesel Board 2002 used cooking oil, palm oil, soybean, canola, rice bran, and others. Oil bearing crops. It was collected from university student after frying. Frying oil was filtered, mixing alcohol, methyl hydroxide, and catalyst coming after sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide for 2 hours using stirrers. Mixing oil with alcohol, methanol 1:6, weight by volume and catalyst 1%. Then we can see biodiesel productions, transterifications, reactions. This is called 3-hour shaking at 300 rpms. This is the overall reactions. Triglyceride, oil. This is the methanol, and the catalyst sodium or potassium hydroxide. Then produce the glycerol and methyl ester, biodiesel, methyl ester. This is called transterification reactions. After reaction, it was kept overnight for settling down, separation of biodiesel and glycerin, and methyl ester washing by water, and drying 55 degrees centigrade in the incubator for 1 hour. So this is the, and then settle down, make the separations. Next we can see following parameters were measured and analyzed. Biodiesel ester yield was measured, viscosity and acid value by viscometer and titration meters. Methyl ester biodiesel conversion rates was measured by GC. MS element were determined by the multi-element oil analyzer. Engine emission test, carbon monoxide, hydrocarbon, nitrous oxide was done by car proton car. Results and discussion we can see here: palm oil, soybean oil, canola oil, rice bran oil. We got the oil sources, highest biodiesel yield in palm oil and canola oil, then other two, then in soybean oil and rice bran oil. Here we can see viscosity was higher in palm oil and canola oil little bit, and rice oil, then soybean oil. Then here total acid number: palm oil, soybean oil, canola oil, rice bran oil, all are standard according to EN norm, European norm. So multi-element concentration in different frames. So the palm oil, soybean, rice bran, canola. This is the different types of the chromium, ferrous, lead, copper, zinc, silver, Sm. Then this is called acetylene. Then aluminum, magnesium, calcium, sodium, zinc, silicon. So this is all the elements are under the standard. Uh, Not so much. So it's standard of ASTM, American Standard for Testing and Materials. So here we can see engine emission test was done by using 20% farm biodiesels, fuel diesels, farm biodiesel 20% soybean and canola, not yet. So at that time we did this one. So this is also hydrocarbon less. This is also carbon monoxide less, nitrous oxide also less compared to fuel diesel. So and depending on the methyl ester, the GCMS, we can see here different types of conversion rates. Different types of conversion rates also we got here. So this is the retention times, different ester, FO compositions, peak areas, and the conversion rates around 99% we got. 99%. Total we got the 96.8% conversion rates. Photo shows the biodiesel methyl ester after cementations of then fuel from waste, canola and the palm oil. You can see here lower layer glycerin, lower layer glycerins, upper layer lower layer glycerin, upper layer is methyl ester biodiesel. Now you can see part 2, bioethanol production from rotten dates fruits, date farm fruits, rotten materials and method, rotten having lower quality, not edible. Date fruits, sucaria variety collected from Saudi Arabia. Seeds were separated from flesh, fields and farms. Fields and pulp were ground and paste with different water percentage. Yeast, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, unicellular fungus which reproduces asexually by buddings or divisions. Workers to 1988 was added at different concentration with flesh and seeds. Yeast are active in a very broad temperature range from 0 to 50 degrees centigrade with an optimum temperature range 20 to 30 degrees centigrade. So you can see here biodiesel and bioethanol from algae. Biodiesel was produced by transesterification reaction, and bioethanol can be produced by algae's cellulose waste. After extraction, there is a waste. This was cellulose waste by the cellulose enzymatic hydrolysis. So from algae, we can produce two types of biofuels. One is biodiesel, and others is bioethanol. Biodiesel can be produced from algal oil after extraction of oil from algae, and bioethanol can be produced from the this was cellulose waste after extraction of the residue. This residue called cellulose waste by the cellulose enzymatic hydrolysis. It should be clear. Huh? So next we can see samples are kept in incubator and for control temperature, different temperature and types for fermentations. We can see here yeast can grow in a different range 4.2, 4.2, 4.5 or 2 to 8.5. It depends. Fermentation process we can see here glucose plus yeast and ethyl alcohol carbon dioxide. This is the here this yeast for sugar garbage or sugar waste we can use the yeast. For others, for algae we have used the cellulose because of cellulose. Slowly carbon dioxide was removed after fermentation. Bioethanol was filtered and separated from biomass. Finally bioethanol yield was measured. You can see a bioethanol yield. This is from dates. This is from the dates. This is from the dates. We can see here bioethanol yields treatments 1, 2, 3, 4 in percentage of the treatment of water percent. When water percent is increasing, the yield also was increasing. You can see here different temperature. So the highest one is temperature 28 degrees centigrade. You can see here in dates bioethanol yields pH almost same, but it is a 6 and 5.8 pH. It was higher than pH 5.6. Okay, next we can see bioethanol yield yeast concentrations. We can see here the highest one 4 gram per liter. The others we can see determination of TSS and pH, total soluble solution pH also, initial and yeast 2 grams and 4 grams. It was higher in 4 grams then in 2 grams. So here we can see bioethanol yield times different 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. 4 days it was the highest in 4 days. So these are the process we can see here: rotten dates, date flesh, blendings, filtration after fermentations, date seeds, paste after blendings, then bioethanol productions. This is the fermentation process. Photo shows the bioethanol productions technology, dates flesh. So this is all about the fermentations. Bioethanol production from dates seeds. In case of seeds, you use yeast, cellulose, and amylase because seed contains 3 types of matter. One is seed contains the sugars, some fibers, and then starch, and then cellulose. That's why cellulose. That's why for cellulose, it can be used as cellulose, and for starch, amylase can be used, and for sugars, the residue yeast can be used. Biomass contain sugars, starch, and cellulose. There you can see different types of biomasses. Bioethanol production from cooking kitchen garbage, different type of garbage. You can see cooking garbage consisted of the rotten rice, fruit skin, fish waste, and then tea waste, bones were collected from our house kitchen. Garbage was ground and paste with treated water. Yeast, cellulose, and amylase was added, following 2 grams per liter and 4 grams per liter concentrations. Then yeast activities in a very good broad temperature range. Samples are kept in incubator for fermentations. Then we can see here fermentation, the same techniques we used. This is the glucose plus yeast, ethanol alcohol carbon dioxide, and then we use the cellulose and amylase also same by same process is called the yeast, and 4 grams. The ethanol yield was the highest in case of yeast, 4 gram per liter. And here photo shows the kitchen garbage, different types of garbage here you can see. Then conclusion: waste cooking oil, protein, dates, seeds, and the kitchen garbage are economic choice for biodiesel and bioethanol productions. Waste can be recycled. Having this technology and energy can be renewed and sustained. The production of biodiesel, bioethanol obtained from this waste source can be used as transportation fuel, blending with fuel diesels. So this is all about our there is some thank you very much for listening, watching, subscribing our channel.